From basic things to keep your pets busy to ones that keep them safe and more, join me as I show you 10 useful gadgets for your pet here on Tech Area. Number 10. Findster.
Proprietary communication protocol. The PET module sends the coordinates to the Guardian module via radio frequency.
Keeping track of your pet is an essential thing, and there are multiple ways to find them in this day and age. But for $50, you'll be able to get a very advanced form of this tracking via Findster. Findster is a simple attachment to the collar of your pet, and with it on, you'll get an up-to-date information on where your pet is, what they're doing, and more. You can even use the app to program an area for them to roam, and get data as to when they leave said area. If that wasn't enough, you can go and get alerts to remind you to walk the dog and even set up rewards for you and your pet for doing certain activities. Number 9. No Bowl. One of the hardest things to do when you're away from your pet is to both feed it and keep it active. After all, if your cat or dog is lax, then they won't be able to burn all the energy they need during the day, and thus they gain weight, which will hurt them in the long run. If they're not fed properly, they'll cause damage around your home. For cats, the easy answer to this is No Bowl. This was an item that was made so that cats could get food, all the while staying active around the home. The item is a mouse toy, but one that has a food dispenser inside of it that can be filled with as much as or as little food as you want. All you have to do is hide the toy, and then let the cat come and find it. When they do, they'll naturally play with the toy, and when they do it in a certain way, the food will pop out. The item is only $20. Number 8. Furbo.
Furbo was their friend and not just a scary robot sitting in the corner. But once they got used to it, they literally couldn't take their eyes off it.
Sticking with the monitor your pets while you're away scenario, let's move on to Furbo. This is a dog food dispenser mixed in with a camera to make sure your pet is doing okay while you're away. The whole device can be worked via your phone, and through the at-home dispenser, you can both watch your dog and interact with them, thus giving them commands and rewarding them for listening to you. As if that wasn't enough, you can get alerts from the device to let you know if your dog is acting up, such as if it suddenly barks at the house. You can get the device for $99. Number 7. Simply Clean Box.
Remove the screws from the center of the litter bowl and the top of the conveyor system.
Cleaning a cat box is one of many I wish I didn't have to do that jobs that cat owners face. The Simply Clean Box is a device that is meant to help with that in a rather simple way. The device uses rotating parts to sift through the cat box and remove the solid or liquid waste into separate containers so that they can be removed easily and without much hassle. While you will have to clean the whole thing occasionally, it won't be as much as standard litter box maintenance. For $85, this device can be yours. Number 6. GoBone.
Has years of experience designing rugged products for the military, so rest assured the GoBone's electronics are safely enclosed.
For dogs, especially dog breeds that need to be active, exercise is very important. But if you're at work a lot and the dog is inside all day, it can be a problem to keep them entertained. Enter the GoBone. This isn't just a dog toy, it's actually a robot. One that can be programmed to work the dog around a certain area so that they get their exercise. What's more, the toy can work in your direction or on its own, which will be handy if you have long working hours. To ensure that your dog doesn't get bored, the GoBone actually has numerous game modes that you can use to keep them busy and to ensure that they are engaged. The ends of the GoBone are able to be fitted with treats so that they're enticed to go after the device in order to get their meal. The price of the GoBone is $199. Number 5. Easy Feed.
Time roughly how long the system takes to fill. Use this as a guide when setting the runtime.
Going back to feeding, if you're aiming to give a more controlled amount of food and water to your dog or cat, Easy Feed is for you. This simple square device can be controlled via an app to monitor and dispense food and water based on how your dog's condition is and how they're behaving. You could push a button on your phone to give them more, or to see a chart that tells you all they've been eating or drinking. You can get the device for $155. Number 4. One Fast Cat. You know what a hamster wheel is, right? Well, imagine that, but for your cat. and you get the One Fast Cat item. Now, you might think that this would be an odd item for a cat, but just like dogs, cats need to release their energy, and this helps them with that. Once they understand what to do, they'll ride that wheel until they're tired out, which makes them easier to handle. One Fast Cat is easy to set up, tear down, and store. Number 3, Sure Feed. When you have multiple pets in the house, it can be hard to keep them away from the other animals' food. Sure Feed is an example of a way to get around this. How? Because every single one is designed to work with this specific animal's RFID chip in their collar. Thus, you can program the tray to give food only to one animal and not the others. Add to that, when that animal is away, the lid on the device will close to ensure no other pet touches it. You can get it for $110. Number 2, Wani Cat Toy. Not unlike the Gobo, the Wanty Cat Toy is designed to keep cats active even when they're not exactly wanting to exercise. The difference here is that this is a stationary item that uses rods and toys in order to stimulate the cat or cats in the room. It does this by invoking their natural hunting instincts, as well as their love of certain kinds of toys. It has 6 game modes and can be used in a variety of ways, including making it so that the toy only activates in a certain time of day. Number 1, Pebby.
On the dog, there is two-way audio communication, as well as you can actually record your voice and play it to your dog.
Pebby is another interactive toy that can be used by both cats and dogs. But this one is also useful in that it monitors the pets themselves via camera and other devices to help you know when the dog or cat is being active, and even their condition in certain ways. You can use the built-in camera on the device to look through its eyes on your phone, and you can even speak to your dog or cat as well to let them know you're there. You can get the Pebby for $120. Thanks for watching. What do you think of these gadgets for your pets? Do you think you'll try and get some for your animals? Which ones, if so? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Tech Area.